Um, what we're going to do today is we're going to do what I call this week in the markets. This is going to be the recap of week number 40. Based upon what we did last week, we got into a couple trades. One of them being GJ, that is literally in a level of consolidation, so it hasn't really moved. It spiked up, got really close to our stop loss, and then from there, literally just got into this level of consolidation. But overall, I do see it going to the downside, like we stated from before. AU is actually up 120 pips right now, and from what I'm going to show you right now, it's at a particular level that we may need to check on that. And then also for UCAD, it pushed down slightly, got into a level consolidation, and did exactly what I was talking about, started to push up. And if anything, let's go ahead and actually look at what's going on with this, with all of these pairs. So welcome to our page, and let me show you how this goes. So I'm going to go into TradingView. Here's the thing, guys. If you don't have TradingView and you're looking to get into the world of Forex and don't have TradingView, I would definitely suggest, with every ounce of my bones, to get TradingView, because the thing is, it's like your tools. You can't be in this world of trading if you don't have an active account with TradingView. If you want to get an actual account with TradingView, what you could be able to do is you could be able to go into, there's actually a link below that you can be able to actually get TradingView in your first month for free if you use that link. So it's actually in the description, so go ahead and check that out. So we're going to look at first DXY. So I did some research, and I would definitely suggest do more. I don't know, this is up to you. Do more. This is what I do. I've realized, you know, if you want to be the best at something, you got to make sure that you do more effort. You do more. You just become. You do whatever it takes to do that. You know that you did more than the next guy. And what I mean by that is, you know that you did everything that you could on that day to win that day. I don't know exactly how to put it, but just know that, just do the extra mile and you'll always win. So I did some research on the DXY, and what I found out is the fact that the DXY is called a basket. Where's the word? Basket. So it's called a basket of foreign currencies. So it's not just the US, it's actually a basket of currencies. So the way that this works is it's 51%. What it is it's 51, the number 51 plus this, right? So 57% EURUSD, 13% USDJPY, 11 or 12% GBPUSD, 9% USDCAD, and then you know, small fraction when it comes to these two right here, total of 8, close to 8% for this. Okay, so that's not really going to have a big push, but all of them together equal up the DXY in total. Okay, so so that's that. I just wanted to let you guys know that. So and it did exactly what we stated. So what I said from a while ago, from the 5th of September, I said, listen, the DXY is going to push down to 38.2. And what would that mean? The US dollar is going to go down in value compared to these currencies. And these currencies obviously move the other markets as well, right? But mostly the EU is what is what would be moved. Okay. And as we can see here, there's a big push to the upside, meaning the US dollar is moving up. Okay, so with that being the case, then EU should start pushing down and UJ should start pushing up. Okay, so that's that. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So DXY we see is heading to the upside. Now, what's pretty interesting is the fact that it's heading towards this this trend line right here. Now, a trend line in this particular fashion means nothing. Point A, point B, that means nothing. If it was a point C, if this hits here and then starts pushing down, then that probably means something. But I wouldn't be surprised that price is going to pass through this trend line and continue to the upside. And if it does that and it gets to this 100 level, if anything, let me give some history as well. When the DXY was created, it was actually created at specifically 100 on the dot, right? So what that means is from the time that it was created to the time now, the dollar is literally equal to the value that it was when the DXY was created. Okay, literally at 100. I know you can't really see it. It looks like it's all the way up here, but it was created at 100. After we got off the Bretton Woods system, right? And this is all research that I've been doing. What's pretty interesting is this gap, meaning the fact that there's a lot of volume to the upside, and this right here shows it. There's a lot of volume going to the upside, and that's good. All right, so that's DXY. So I just wanted to show the fact that there's a big push to the upside. Now let's look at EU. Let's look at EU. All right, so from what we stated from before, when we were actually looking at this, so the market opens at 5 p.m. I did my session at 9, so it was right here. So what I told you guys is I wasn't going to touch EU at that point in time, and the reason why I wasn't going to touch EU at that point in time is because it was literally at the point where it was at 23.6, and I didn't know if it was going to keep on pushing up or whatever it was going to do. The reason why, so this is where we were. It was at 23.6. It pushed up to 23.6 and then started pushing down. I really didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to keep on pushing up. And at the same time, there was an area where price has been hitting this area over and over and over. And I couldn't tell you guys, hey, listen, do X. So what I personally did was throughout this time, literally, I saw that price went to the supply and demand zone. Now, the supply and demand zone was drawn out months ago through back here. Okay, supply and demand zone was drawn months ago, and what I told you guys from a while ago over here was, hey, listen, price is going to push up. Push down. It's going to have a hard time pushing through here, which is exactly what it did. It had a hard time, started pushing up, and then it went back to that area, started pushing up, went back to that area, started pushing up, and then went back to the area and pushed through it. Didn't close past it, right? Pushed up and then actually closed past it. So now I feel comfortable for that sell, even though I missed out on a whole bunch of different pips. But the reason why I feel comfortable for that is because look at this big push to the downside. Actually, wrong one. This big push to the downside. So you'll probably see it on the daily. Look at that big push to the downside. I'm not saying that this is going to do the same exact thing, but what I am saying is if it did this big push to the downside once, then it has the potential to do the same thing again. Okay. And as you can see, it's pushing in the same type of manner right now. So for a while now, and if you can go back to my videos, and that's why I always say, hey, listen, go watch the chart breakdowns and stuff like that. I've been saying price is going to go to 112. I've been saying this for a long time. Price is going to go to 112. And this would have been the perfect time to obviously get in. And the reason why I say that is because you can be able to see point A, point B, Fibonacci retracement tool, I mean, point A, point B, point C, got to that 38.2 level and then started pushing down. That was actually the true lower high right here. And I do expect price to just continue to push down, being the fact that the DXY, I expect price to pass through this trend line right here without any issues. I do expect the EU to continue to push down as well. Okay. So yeah, but we do have to go towards what the market is telling us. Price could probably stop at this 113 level, which would be fine because being the fact I'm in this trade right now, we still have another 150 pips to go, which is amazing. All right, so that's that. Right, that's what I see for EU. Now for AU, this is where we were. Right, when it came to AU, what I told you guys from the last video was, listen, price is going to push down. I forgot exactly what my take profits were, but I do know that that day, one of my hit take profit, or the next day, one of my take profits got hit, and then the next take profit I have is at 0.71, right? 0.71. 0.701 is the other one. But once I looked over here, I saw something pretty interesting, being the fact that it's at this level of support. So this is what I mean. So prices on a heavy downside push. Let me add this right here. Favorites, smoothing and moving. All right. So prices on this very large push to the downside, and you can see this clearly, right? Based upon this daily. All right. Let's look at this weekly. Right. So we see a very, very large push to the downside. We see from point A right here to point B right here. You can call it point B right here, but it's the same thing. So either way, price pushed to this 50% area, and then I believe it will continue to the downside right now. But if anything, it may push to the upside for a little bit. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So I do expect price to, I've been saying this for a while as well, like being the fact that it actually got here to this 0.70 area. I mentioned, hey, listen, this is where price is going to go, and it did it, right? So now, being the fact that it's at this weekly right here, with the way that Fibs works, point A up here, point B down here, and then we have 50%. Price should go to this negative 27% area. That'd be amazing, because that would be a large push to the downside over time. It's going to take a long time to do that. So 900 pips, right? And the next one is obviously like a long push. But this is what I do see. The fact that price has been pushing down, right? Price is now not only at this level of support where price stopped at this weekly key level, but it's there right now. So price could probably push into some level of consolidation like that, or literally stop right here and start pushing up, right? So we have to kind of wait a bit to see, okay, what is price going to do? Now, price could continue to push down, but right now you literally just gotta wait. It could literally just stop right here, being the fact that it stopped here before. It can literally stop right here and then push this 38.2 area, right, for the counter trend, or literally just continue its way to the downside. But I personally got out of this AU trade just now, and I'm waiting to see what price is going to do over time, being the fact that I got to my take profit either way. Yeah. So that was 120 pips, which is beautiful. Hopefully you caught that. Hopefully you understood what I was saying when I mentioned it from before. But either way, I do see AU continuing to the downside long term, mostly on a fundamental standpoint, being the fact that I know what the Australian dollar is going through right now. So I guess we'll have to see over time, but I am expecting price to continue to the downside and probably even get to this last low right here over time. Right? So I guess we'll see. This is where I'm looking towards. Okay, so that's AU. Let's go to GJ, I guess. What I was doing was actually so here's the thing. Being the fact that the DXY, from what I was telling you guys, being the fact that the DXY history. This is what I realized. Being the fact that the DXY works off the euro, it's literally EU. So let me find that actual thing that I was actually looking at. I want to show you guys what I was looking at. How long did it take? I got into the trade Sunday. Today's Wednesday. So here it is. This is exactly how it works. So you see how it's 50, right? So 50%, for example, times EUR USD, USDJPY, GBPUSD, and then UCAD are like the main hitters, right? So with that being the case, I'm like, you know what? GJ and GU literally move the same way. So I'm like, you know what? In June is when I started doing these videos. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do GU, right? And I literally said this was going to happen. Listen, price on the weekly time frame, price hasn't pushed up in a while, right? Price hasn't pushed up in a while, and it's going to do that, right? And it literally did. It went up to 38.2. It didn't close over there, right? So I'm expecting for it to start pushing up again, right? To actually get a real closing, right? Based on that weekly, but I guess we'll see over time. But we do see this push to the downside. But let me start GU next time, right? And just stick with GBP, right? So what we do see is still prices in this level of consolidation based on the daily, right? And based upon this H4, we do see, man, and this would actually have been an amazing time to actually get in on that sell if we do see price up pushing in on that downside move. The reason why I say that is because this is like a real high point based upon if price decides to push to the downside. This is like the safest area right here. So there's nothing really I can be able to say for GJ, being the fact that it's in this level of consolidation. But last time that we were on like it's 9 o'clock. That's 6, 8. It was like here. I told you at the close of a 30-minute candle, what's going to happen is price should start pushing down. And what we saw here, this is it right here. It's that 5. I told you guys, hey, listen, when you see a bearish engulfing pattern close, get in. And then we saw that bearish engulfing, price pushed down, right? So I was in profit from there, right? And then from there, what happened was price did some stupid wick. Like I told you, hey, listen, price is gonna do some stupid wick. So that's why I was like, let me put it up here. And wicked it by literally nothing. 8 inches, 8 pips, right? And then what do we see? It keeps on going. So we would actually been in profit if it was based upon this candle right here. You'd have been in profit 78 pips if there was no stop loss there, right? So that's that. It's just the fact that right now it's in consolidation, but what do I do see? What do I actually see? What I actually see is the fact that price has been on a downtrend for a while. We do see the fact that prices push, and then I think this is going to be a push to the downside and literally get into this green box right here. This is what I've been saying for a while. And if it does, this would be like a 10,000 pip move, which is amazing. Not 10,000, 1,000 pip move to the downside. So I guess we'll see this over time. Just know I told you here on FX Pro. It says GJ. Let's look at, so again, there's nothing really on GJ that I can be able to say. Let's look at UJ. So UJ I've actually made the most pips on today. And my sell just caught, thank God. So let me see, did it catch? Oh, it didn't catch yet. My XRP is up 100 pips right now, though. It's crazy. If anything, I'll talk a little bit about XRP, which is Ripple. So this is when it comes to UJ, and like I was saying from before, I really want you guys to hear this and really feel me on this. So here, let me go to my camera. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. So really pay attention to what I'm about to say. Okay. I don't know exactly what chart breakdown it was or what day it was, but I literally had it on this board. I was saying, listen, UJ is going to go up 300 pips to 114 and the next day profit 116. I said this a while ago. And mind you, I had my mind set. This is where it's going. I'm waiting for the actual push. It was in the consolidation range and it was annoying. So that's why I wasn't trading UJ for a while. Price got out of that area. And then right when I go in to get into that buy, literally I look at my phone and I saw somebody, being the fact that we're a part of, IML and stuff like that, we're in chats and stuff like that. So I look at my phone and I see somebody that just had the complete opposite of what I knew was going to happen. I had it written down, blah, blah, blah. And like, I don't know how it sounds, but like an idiot, I looked further into it. Like, okay, why are they saying that? Right? Why are they saying that? And from there, I switched my bias. I remember coming in here and saying, hey, listen, UJ is going to blah, blah, blah. And I should have just stuck with my guns from the beginning. And the reason why I'm telling you this and I'm being very transparent is because I want everybody to understand, listen, really get to the point where you understand the charts. You could be able to actually do this for yourself. You don't need me. You don't need anybody to give you guidance on anything, right? And really get to the point where you are so secure. Listen, I know this is what's going to happen, okay? And and really get to the point where you can literally just get out of those chats where you're not looking at anything, you know. And yeah, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. All right. So all right, so what do we see here? We see that price is pushing up hard, right? This is what we see. And mind you, like what I'm showing you guys, I'm literally just telling you what's happening. Like you can see it too. You can agree upon it. I'm not just saying, hey, listen, get in now, get out now. I'm not that guy. What I am is that guy that's showing you what the market is doing, and then through technical analysis explaining if this happens, this will happen. If that happens, that will happen. Okay. So yeah. So my goal is to teach you guys technical analysis and how the markets move. All right. So I want to show you why I had my take profit from a while ago, this negative 27%, right? And it hit it. It literally hit it, right? I only got a portion of it, which sucks. And then the next one was 61.8%. Mind you, I drew this box back here, back here. Where did I draw it? And mind you, you can go back in my chart breakdowns and confirm with what I'm saying. Okay, so how did I draw it? I drew it from here, point A, point B, point C, 61.8. And then what do we see? Price pushed up so beautifully. So beautifully. Like a feather. Look at that. 400 pips. The next one, 600 pips. Beautiful. And what's so great, I definitely I'd have went in hard on this one. Anyways, I only got a portion of it. I only got like this area right here. I got 100 pips today on it, which is cool, but Uh, anyways, so what we see here, like a feather, huh? Yeah, like a feather. Like it's just gliding. Either way, so what do we see? Point A, point B, point C, negative 27%. And then from there, if it really pushes all the way up there still and it continues, whoa, that'd be like cool. But I guess we're gonna have to see how price action moves. I would only get into a sell if the charts tell you to get into a sell. Okay. Now me, I'm daring, right? I didn't get into my sell as of yet. I have a sell stop placed, right? Just below this last low. And if it hits it, you know, and it breaks through, cool. But it's at a very low lot size because it's going against the trend, and being the fact that the trend is just so hard, it literally makes no sense to get into a sell. And that's why I have it as a sell stop, where I'm not emotionally getting in. I'm getting in based upon technicals that if price breaks through that area, it is broken structure on a lower time frame, and I want to get that quick sell, and then from there, we'll continue on that way to the upside. Am I suggesting to do that? No, because there's a strong chance that that it's not a good trade. I am looking for more bullish action to the upside, so that's what I'm really looking for. But being the fact that it hit my take profit right here, it got me out of the trade. I'm good, you know. But let's see as it continues. All right, so UJ. So yeah, where do I see it going as it continues? Well, based upon technical analysis, based upon how the Fibonacci retracement tool works, I see being the fact that based upon this daily time frame, and it already hit take profit number one, point A, point B, point C, take profit number one, negative 27%. And then the next take profit from there is negative 61.8%. So that's a move of about 160 pips or something like that, right? Let's see. Yeah, 160 pips. And then we'll see as time continues. That's all I got for now when it comes to UJ. And then also the reason why I actually got out of the buy right now is being the fact that it's in this supply and demand zone based upon this wick right here. It's literally at a switching point, right? So we'll see as time continues. Now UCAD, I'm actually up in pips right now on this one, and this is what I told you guys from a while ago. And XRP is still going up 110 pips, which is crazy. So UCAD. So I told you guys from back here. And are you guys remembering this, or am I crazy? Yeah, XRP moves so fast. I was just up 110 pips, and now I'm up 90 pips, 95. So I told you guys here, right, where I saw price continue to push to the downside. The reason why I told you guys to get out is because I don't know how you guys feel about being in negatives. Me, I've been in negative every day on trades, and it still goes in profit. That's just how this game goes. So I don't know how you guys feel about being in a negative 50 pips. You know, so I'm like, you know what, let me not even keep you guys in this. Either way, I stuck in it, right? And from there, once I saw that price got to the point where it broke through this area right here, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna continue. And as we can see here, price was literally hovering on top of this. I guess you could call it like a trend line based upon this lower time frame. Price continued to push up, and then once I saw a price got to this show you 30-minute maybe. Once I saw price got to this 27%, 23.6 on the Fibonacci retracement tool, I'm like, oh yeah, it's going into to this 38.2. So my take profit is right here at this 38.2 area. I wouldn't be surprised that price will continue to push up. So it's like 12 pips to it. I wouldn't be surprised price probably continue to this 61.8% retracement, because that's just how UCAD moves. It moves like wild, right? But yeah, so see how this will go in the future. So let me see what I see for the future of this. You know what? What's crazy is the fact that I don't have my monthly key levels on here. I should, and I don't. But what I do see is I wouldn't be surprised price will push down to this support area right here, which is a very, very nice drop. It'll take some time to get down there, but that's like a 450 downside over time. But being the fact that UCAD, it just swings so crazy, I'm not even gonna front. I like it, but I just got to get to know it a little bit more before I can really, really, really feel confident about UCAD. Man, look at that! Holy crap, that is beautiful. But one thing I do know is the fact that that Canada and the U.S. actually came in agreement on something. I forgot exactly what it was, but I think that partnership is a good thing, right? So I'm pretty sure this is going to get filled. Big push down is going to get filled. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I do know that it should continue to the downside, though, based upon the fact that you do see these this continuous lower lows being formed. Okay, so I would look for more sells on this one, but you got to wait till price gets that 38.2 area, or at least fill in that gap, or probably even get 61.8, or probably even retrace all the way through. I don't know. UCAD is kind of strange. So that's that. I do want to have some fun with you guys. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Let's talk about some crypto. So, I was waiting for. So here's the thing: you gotta, like, when it comes to the crypto, like, this is different beast. So if you want to log off, go ahead, do your thing. But I just have seen when it came to this big push up, and hopefully you actually are buying actual Ripple. If you want help on how to buy actual Ripple, you can contact me directly, and I can be able to help you out. So what we saw here is a big push up to the upside, and then I'm not going to pull out my fibs because it'll just take a while. And what we see is the fact that price got to 61.8 on the Fibonacci retracement tool. So point A, I put point B right here, and then point C, 61.8. Right, and then when it had another push to the upside, point A, point B, point C, it got 61.8, and then again, point A down. Oh no, actually, what the heck is this? Oh, this is on the lower time frame. So point A, point B, point C, 61.8. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I saw the price consolidated. I got it on my buy, and currently I am up now 70 pips, 77. So either way, I'm up. So I got it on my buy. Where did I get it? I got in at this moves so crazy. Okay, so I got in here, literally at this session volume area. So when it comes to like Ripple, you have to look at the lower time frames for this to work for you. And look how quickly it moves. Look, in 15 minutes, 100 pips. You know what I mean? So you can go have fun with that one if you like. But really think about it. Let's just say price continues to go to the last high, which I expect it to, being the fact that they just had a conference recently. That's 812, 21 pips to just get to the last high. But based upon how, remind you the last time I was here, based upon how this works, I wouldn't be surprised price would probably get to this negative 61.8%. Now, the reason why I'm actually pretty excited about Ripple is because I do expect price to go like up and up and up and up over time, right? So just imagine margin trading and holding. You know what I mean? So really think about that. So just like how you can be able to buy Ripple and hold it, just imagine margin trading and holding that. And then it going to a couple dollars, you know, because it did before, you know, it was up there. So if it was up there at one point in time, just imagine buying, holding, margin style. Let's see how many pips that would be. Let's see, it's somewhere right here. That is 27,600 pips. I don't know. Let's see. That could pay a couple bills. All right. So greatly appreciate your time, guys. Today has been a great day. It's a great day, tip-wise at least. And I am excited to be able to help out more people over time. So if you guys have any questions at any point in time, you can always contact me directly. My next actual course is going to be the 18th of this month, right? And I'm really excited to be able to help out the people that are going to be coming through out here in Miami. And if anything, I'll see you guys in the next video. Believe me, I greatly appreciate you guys always tuning in, showing me love. So here's the thing. Remember, when it comes to the one-on-ones that you can be able to win, mind you, the training is a 4-day training. So it's the 18th, 21st. But either way, you still can be able to access the next month's one-on-one training, one-on-one session with me. How do you win? By subscribing to our channel, liking each of the videos from the Begin Here section, and I'm going to be adding in Sundays This Week in the Market in there as well. And then also by commenting. The comments that you have on here, right, don't show up on the actual comments itself. So as time progresses, when I do a live video, I'm happy that a good amount of people are on right now. As I do a live video, what I want you to do is write your questions down, right? Any questions that you have, and then also what you've learned. After I close the video, which is about to be right now, go ahead and write those comments on the video, and that'll give you a ticket to win my next session, one-on-one session, which is going to be on the next month coming up. We just had 5 winners, and those 5 winners we're going to be meeting on Friday at the location that we own. We just got a building over here, and what's really cool is the fact that they're going to be able to have that one-on-one time with me. I'm going to be going over what I tend to always see in the markets and how you can be able to actually win from that over and over and over and over again. It's literally the same 3 things over and over and over again. So they're going to be able to, you know, get that information, and maybe you can be able to win it next time. So go ahead, after I close out this video, write a comment. Now it has to be a good comment. It can't be, oh, you know, great video. Thank you, right? But I want to know what you learned, and I want to know what your questions so I can answer them, right? The goal is to give value, not just to feed my ego. Okay? So, really appreciate your time, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Let's get it.